Especially as a kid, getting a LEGO catalog in the mail was one of the most exciting things ever. I didn't have the internet freely just to go on and look at LEGO sets, so a catalog every few months was one of the only ways I could see the newest and greatest LEGO sets coming out. LEGO obviously doesn't do nearly as many catalogs as they once did, and the excitement has dwindled down as I'm an adult and I can see constantly the new sets that are being unveiled. And recently, when I traveled to the Czech Republic and visited Prague, I found this LEGO catalog that got me very excited about catalogs again. This one here, found at a toy store, is one of the larger LEGO catalogs that I've seen in a really long time. It doesn't just have the new releases and the special LEGO sets that we see in our catalogs here in North America. So when I got this and was able to flip through this thick boy, I was super excited to check it out and see all that they had to offer. And I thought you guys might be interested in seeing it as well because, well, it's quite different than what we'd see here in North America. Alright guys, so here is the Prague catalog. It's really neat because it's a very different size than the catalog that you get here, in North America. Right on the front here, it does say something in the Czech language, no idea what it says. It's got the LEGO logo, a 2x2 brick. We've got some kids playing with some LEGO City and some Friends sets, more LEGO City, some dots, and LEGO Friends. Of course, it is the 2022 catalog. This is what it looks like from the thickness level, so it is pretty thick. And then on the back, we've got more different language here as well. All of it, there's a little bit of English down at the bottom here, but it was really interesting to see this catalog in such a different language. When you open it up here, you can see we are greeted with all the different pages that are included in this, in this catalog. So we've got all of the LEGO social media links. And then here we've got over 100 different pages of different LEGO sets and stuff like that to take a look at. So at the very start, we've got LEGO Duplo, which contains all the different Duplo sets that you might see from 1.5 to 2 years old. Very, very nice. So many different options here. We've, of course, got the set number, the name of the set, and then the prices. So it's really interesting to see the different prices here. No, that's not $1,799. That is $1,799 Czech Republic money. I don't recall what the currency was, so my apologies there. And then here we're now looking at some of the 2+ sets. So as we get a little bit older here, I remember this one from when I worked at the LEGO store, the sound bricks, which were really cool. So many different options here, and it's like a full product catalog. It's not like the promo catalog that we kind of have here in North America. It actually has a full breakdown of all the sets. Here we've got some Disney sets as well as some Marvel, Spidey, Amazing Friends. So these are like the 4+ sets. Then, of course, the LEGO Classics, which are basically Lego's just bulk brick parts, which I totally wish we would have had when I was a kid. This would have been really, really cool. We've got an advertisement for some LEGO Ninjago, and then we've got some Disney princesses. A bunch of new sets here, which are really, really cool. Belle and Rapunzel, Frozen, as well as another advertisement for some LEGO apps on the App Store and Google Play. We've got LEGO Friends here, which is really neat. This is a boat that I haven't really seen before. I bet I'm curious if that would float or not. It might say, but I can't read this language. So next time I make a boat video and, if I ever test this one out and somebody's like, you should just read the box. I can't read the box. It's in another language. But really, really cool here. There's so many different sets. This one's really cool as well. I love the apartment style. That's like a mini modular building for sure. So many different sets here. It's really, really cool. Then, of course, we've got the LEGO Dots, which has been a huge promotional campaign for LEGO recently. Like, they are just doing so much stuff about dots. Even some of the stores in Prague that I haven't shown you on video just had so many different dots everywhere. They had dots displays, dots promo packs, dots like stickers, actual dots on the wall. Like, LEGO's just going absolutely nuts with them. Of course, we've got the LEGO Minions, which you guys all know and love, and then, of course, some of the Creator 3-in-1 sets. That does not float, by the way, in case you were wondering, but it's still a very, very cool model, and some of these ones that I still hope to get for sure because they're just that cool. Love the castle here. I also love, that Ferris wheel. We've got some of the Super Mario Bros. Sets, which is honestly a theme that has been around for a little bit longer than I thought it would be now, but these are ages 6+, and they've got all the different sets here and stuff like that you can use, and so many different promo packs and stuff like that as well. Lots of pages here about LEGO Mario. And then, of course, now we've got the LEGO City set. So we've got an advertisement for some of the road plates, as well as the idea of combining all of the different sets from the LEGO City line to make your own city, which is probably kind of what that says. And then, of course, we've now got all of these sets on display. LEGO City is 5+, but there are so many different options here of sets that you can build and play with. And LEGO City used to be my favorite theme, you know, back in the day. We've got, obviously, the police sets here. We've got the fire sets here, and then we've got a bunch of the vehicles here, the planes and trains and automobiles, very, very cool. And then the new LEGO City stunt sets, which are very cool. I've never actually tested them out, but I do want to try it because I've heard really good things about them. We've got LEGO City Space, because space is awesome. And then some of my other favorite sets. I love this cargo plane. I think it's incredible. And then, of course, we've got trains and some wildlife adventure sets. And then we move into the Batman. So this first page here is kind of 4+ sets, except this one. I don't believe that's a 4+ set, but that one definitely is, and that one's not either, which is really, really cool. And then we've got some Infinity Saga from Marvel Studios. Very, very cool. Some neat sets there. More Marvel sets over here. I haven't seen that one. That is a neat looking triangle. An advertisement, of course, for some Avengers. The Marvel Studios What If, which is a newer theme as well. I haven't really heard of that one. And then, of course, Spider-Man. We've got some classic Spider-Man and the No Way Home Spider-Man as well. We've got some LEGO Boost sets, which is like the new LEGO Mindstorms, as well as the Ninjago sets. I know many of my subscribers here absolutely love Ninjago. Very, very cool. There's so much... I should move my hand out of the way. Sorry, guys. So much going on here. So many different sets, you know, on display and, you know, within the models. And then we've got some of the newer Ninjago sets, which are a little bit different color scheme and stuff like that, which I really like. I think are really, really cool. And then we've got some LEGO minifigures, which I have to get these because I do not have any of these, I don't believe, from this theme. What series is this? I don't know. Very, very nice. Of course, we've got... I love that one. That was my favorite one. I would have to check. I actually don't know what series this is. And then we've got Jurassic World and the Speed Champion sets. And then, of course, some Harry Potter sets, which are really, really cool. The LEGO Mindstorms, the 5-in-1 model. Of course, we've got LEGO Minecraft, which is always a cool theme, and it's interesting that it really started out as a LEGO Ideas project that just flourished into, you know, having more sets and stuff like that on the market. And of course, LEGO Star Wars, which is always a fan favorite. Everybody absolutely loves it. Some of the higher model sets, the more advanced ones for sure over here. The Baby, which I love that set, and of course some Brickheads. M&R's 501st Battle Pack, which is really, really neat. And then we've got some LEGO Technic sets, which are getting 7+, a little bit more challenging now because they are definitely a little bit harder to build. Some more Technic over here. Lots of Technic, actually. The people of Czech Republic must love it. We've got an advertisement for a 3D catalog. So I guess you can take this catalog here, download the application, and scan the codes, and really see everything in 3D. So that must be what this means here. I was not aware of that. I don't think we have that here, here in Canada. And yeah, you would need to have the Czech Republic store. So unfortunately, I won't be able to download it, but still really neat. We've got more of the vehicle sets. And then, of course, we've got some of the awesome LEGO artworks and LEGO icon sets. I don't know what that says, but I think it's supposed to be icons, which is really cool. Obviously, the world map in a couple different, so I built the North American one, but you could build the European one or any of the other ones there. Harry Potter, Mickey Mouse, the flowers, the bonsai tree, the Queer Eye set. Of course, architecture, which is incredible. Everybody loves architecture, including myself. It's absolutely incredible. My favorite, I think, would definitely be the White House. And then we've got a few more 18+ sets here. A couple of the different hands and the helmets and stuff like that. I have the Infinity Gauntlet, which is really, really sick. And then on the very last page, we've got some more DC Marvel superheroes, the Batman with the head and the large tumbler, as well as the NASA Apollo Saturn V set. And then we are now back to the very end of the catalog. With over 100 pages here, it was really cool to see everything included in it. Quite a bit different than the LEGO catalogs that we would get here in Canada, just because they had way more sets and it was way larger. And the actual size of the catalog was smaller width-wise, but thicker page-wise. So very, very interesting to see the difference here. I just wish I would have been able to read, all the English to see what they say, but I'm assuming it was just the name and a small description of the set. But overall, still very, very cool. Alright guys, thank you so much for checking out today's video, showing you this really cool LEGO catalog from the Czech Republic. Like I was saying, this is so different than a catalog we'd see here in North America. So for me, it was really cool to travel across the pond, to be able to pick this bad boy up and actually bring it here and do kind of a comparison and really have a flip through this, because I'm pretty amazed the differences, and it's just really neat to see what LEGO does in other countries. Thanks again guys so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy, please don't forget to leave a thumbs up and of course subscribe. Stay tuned and don't forget to check out my channel for all the other videos I made about LEGO during my time in Prague and of course during my time in Europe. They are not things you are going to want to miss. Anyway, thanks so much for watching if you did enjoy. Anyway, thanks again, and I'm looking forward to seeing you here in the next video.